Alright, this is the new project. It's the 7.3 IDI. We're gonna put a turbo on it. So first things first, gotta get your glow plug relay out of the way. The only connector on this side is that one over there, and then it just kind of wraps around into U. You see right there. So I gotta rebuild this harness if I want to try and use it, but I might forego this setup here. It's too finicky, easily stranded, so take this relay, reuse that, and mount it on the firewall, and just put a push button to it. And then blue wire here is our signal wire, and so that tells the light to turn on in the dash. I believe it's 12 volt positive. I'm not 100%, but then you take your power side, snake it around. We hop up in here. Put you right there. So I gotta snake this somehow through here, unplugging everything. One connector right here behind the behind this coolant hose, and then hopefully get all these connectors off without breaking them. You got fuel shut off and your advance for cold starts on this. Oh, come on. There we go. And then over here is the AC idle kick, or your high idle kick, I should say. This harness is so stiff. Just snake it out from next to the pump. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot of rebuilding on this harness because this thing is stiff as a board. These wires are probably broken now. At least the insulation is probably broken. It's so stiff it don't want to move. Well, y'all can watch me struggle so you don't have to. I'll probably fast forward this just because I'm struggling so much. Take the return spring off. So we're gonna need a ½ inch, I believe. 7/16 or a half, but anyways, might as well introduce you to the new project. This is what I traded my Ranger for. $200 Ranger for basically $200 diesel. I'm not gonna argue. Excuse me. It's rough, nice and cracked. Excuse me. But everything works except for the transmission, which I'll show you that here in a second. I don't know what happened to it. Just decided to stop shifting, so I don't know what can you tell me what's wrong. Maybe JB Weld? I don't know, but it's toast. Anyways, let's go check out the turbo kit. I haven't seen anybody really install the turbo kit, so I want to try and show you guys the factory install. Don't mind the fan, it's humid today. This is used, as you can see. But we have our factory turbo. I have all new installs, seals and everything. This is the guy that can get confusing. So this goes on the back where the CDR goes. So once I get to that point, I'll show you guys what to do about it, how to set everything up. Cast iron hard parts, those are probably the hardest to come by. The crossover pipe, you can make it yourself, or you can buy one like I did. I just bought a brand new one, 100 and something bucks, pre-bent, ready to go. All because I can't really get the R&D IDI stuff. I want to get their excuse me, get their manifolds and whatnot, but they're out of stock right now, and probably for a good while. So I'll get going with what I can, but I really need to get a ZF5 because that automatic don't seem like it's going to do nothing for me. I'll have to take a lot of welding to get that thing back together. So I'm pulling off the idle up solenoid so that I can get these connectors past it in the injection pump, because it's right there. But if anybody out there in the Texas area has a ZF5 for a big block or an IDI, I'd like to buy one, but I'm not trying to pay $3,000 for a used transmission. That's $2,100 refurbished with a $1,000 core. I mean, it's ridiculous. I know some people are gonna be like, oh, I can get one for 50 bucks. That's great. I can't. At least not around here. None of these are making it to the junkyard because someone's buying them up and selling the parts everybody wants for stupid prices, which is unfortunate. I really wish people would chill out. Kind of makes it difficult. This truck's been sitting for a while because I need a transmission. If I could get a ZF5 for this thing for $1,000 bucks, I'd be happy. So, idle up solenoid. Now we can get the harness out of here. Seen quite a few of these upgraded harnesses. Probably gonna end up doing that. Seems like a good idea. Oh, come on. You are stuck. Wow. Continue snaking the harness out under the lines. All right, now we got it out. So, this junk, which is really not junk, but I gotta rebuild that. Maybe it'll actually work once I do that, but for now it's won't go in the truck. Alright, now let's continue. I know I make old man noises. Don't mock me. So now, we need to get the CDR out of the way. And this vacuum. That way we don't pinch it. Let's get a 1/2 inch. Go. Tight. Enough room? Come on. I know I have an impact sitting here, but I don't think I can get it in there. Oh. Let's see. Maybe. Oh, barely. There we go. Alright, that was the fun part. I'm gonna clean this thing up. I didn't realize how much of a mess it was under this valley. I got a rat's nest under there, like literally. Yeah, we gotta clean it up. That's what you want. Go set the turbo in there and burn the whole truck down. Alright, I'm gonna grab a leaf blower. Maybe we can get something to happen with that. So I got the CDR off, so you can see. The next part is getting that seal out of there. It's very dark, but there's a seal that fits in the bottom of this valley pan. We gotta get that seal out without destroying the valley pan, because the valley pans are very hard to come by and very expensive. So we need to go and probably use a razor blade and cut the edge of it and fold it in on itself. That way we're not trying to pry and push on the stamped valley pan. Now I got a razor blade somewhere around here. There we go. And we'll grab the CDR piece. Might need to grab some bolts, because it's being used. It didn't come with every single piece of hardware, which is not the end of the world. Paying $800 versus $35,000 to $5,000. I can afford some bolts, but let's get that CDR seal out of there. So what I'm gonna do is stick the knife in like this and pull towards the seal to kind of saw at it, so that we can cut it, give ourselves a relief to pull it out. I gotta cut to where I could probably get some needle nose back in here, twist it out. Let me show you this pump. It's a Caterpillar Reman series. I'd call that pretty cool on an international. That's great. Be right back. Ugh. All right. There are a couple different flavors. Needle nose, lineman. I'm gonna try the lineman pliers first. Ooh. Big old chunk off of there. And it freed it up. That was great. Oh, another big old chunk. This is what I was trying to get to the whole time. We'll sit right here. So as you can see, blocks off the CDR, turbo drains into the back of the valley plate where the CDR was, and then you mount the turbo right here, and the downpipe goes over there. So I'm gonna go grab a seal kit from inside the truck, and I'll show you some of the seals. Ugh. So this here knocked my knuckle pretty good, dang. Is a turbo install kit. I believe this was CDD, but here's all the O-rings. This is the, this one's rubber. It's amazing. Alright. So, to start, we have our turbo drains, the seals for that. We have a base gasket that is not the, not this one. So this one is a the CDR style. The one that ripped off on this. So, we don't need that. What we need is this one. Because this piece will slip on here. Just like so. And that is our new seal on this. Just push down on it, rock it back and forth, don't kill it, don't hit it with a hammer, don't do nothing like that. Probably should have put lubricant on it, but it slipped in without too much of an issue. Haha, haha. Got him. This guy here is for the top hat I have, which I gotta get rid of the screen because it's not doing me any good. I've already tacoed it, so. Oh, the hood prop fell. I am the hood prop now. Yeah, it's a fishing pole for hood prop. Works like a champ. Came with the truck. So this O-ring has a metal reinforcement ring inside it, because this one's going to be under boost. And we don't want it expanding and blowing apart on us. So I'm kind of trying to roll it in. I'm not too terribly concerned about this edge. I just want it past the lip of the intake, because when we put the top hat down, we will tighten up on it and it will seat itself. And I need to get that screen out of there because it's all mangled. Alright, so this was the old piece that went between the CDR, but on this piece it's an O-ring now. So what we're going to do is grab the O-ring out of here, save all the rest of this for when we mount the turbo. I believe it's this big. Yeah, it's this big one. Yes, sir. Pull it out and show you guys. Just wanted to make sure it was the correct one. So this larger O-ring goes onto the portion that's recessed. A few taps, not gonna hurt it. Rock it back and forth, twist it a little bit. Little seat. So now we need bolts. Alright, sorry, just grabbed the camera. My bad. So you see how that's set up. Pretty simple. But these bolts are not long enough. They are standard. These are probably I think they're 5/16. Sorry, doing the math in my head. Let's see if the old man has some 5/16 hardware. He has a lot of metric stuff, so it won't be surprising if I don't find what I need. Everything's metric because the last bit of his career was on new machines. Sit you down. Right. I hope he has some hardware. It would suck. And that's probably how it's gonna be. Gonna have to take a break to find some hardware, maybe. Yeah, it looks like it. Bummer. Well guys, until I get some hardware, I will take a break on this one. About a 50-minute video, edit down probably 20, 25. But next up on our list is we might try and mount the turbo. You see the pedestal mount here, but we also have this piece that we need to mount. This is the factory Y. Sorry if I'm half holding it dumb. See if I can get it to come apart. Holy crap, this is quite the struggle. Might be some comedic action here. That was far more difficult than it needed to be. Alright. So this guy is going to bolt to the passenger side flange. And then the up pipe comes up off of there. And then the second up pipe, or, well, they're all up pipes, but the one that comes from the driver's side will bolt on the bottom of this. And so, we will be having to install that before the turbo. But anyways guys, take it easy. I will see you in the next one.